boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D. I host The Scoop, my friends. I want to thank you very, very much for joining me. The Scoop is for your education, your information, and your entertainment only, my friends. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I write books, my friends. My books can be found on Amazon.com. You can get the audiobook, the paperback book, or the ebook. You can go to your local library, my friends. You can ask the librarian to order some Mickey D books. He or she will order them for you free, my friends. You can go to your local bookstore. They will order them for you, my friends. Books like Make Money Online with Cannabis Stocks is out there, where I list over 40 stocks. I have a strategy out there for you. Marijuana Today, Vanadium, and Uranium Tomorrow is out there, my friends. Companies you can get into early, hold, and grow rich. Promising Medical Marijuana and CBD Treatments is out there, my friends. The largest indoor and outdoor marijuana farms in the world is out there, my friends. So is the African Marijuana Gold Mine. It's out there, my friends. Also, you can investing at any age. Start early or catch a mega trend is out there, which is another investment book. Also, investing in medical and recreational cannabis, buy in before, during, or after legalization is out there, my friends. There are several books out there for you, my friends. The only prolific writer in America right now, when I dive deep into these marijuana companies and find out what's going on, is moi, my friends. That's me, my friends. But as you know, my friends, let me update you. The Tucson Festival of Books. That's where I'm supposed to be right now. I'm supposed to be getting prepared, and I'm supposed to be going over there and talking to a high school and doing some things, my friends, doing some little seminars and different things. That has been canceled. So it's been canceled due to the coronavirus, my friends. People have been hit. Expos and conferences and all that in America right now. They're canceling that stuff. I'm going to give you, for you that are all over the world, I'm going to tell you what's going on in America here real quick. And also, I'm going to list your countries. I want to give you guys your props as to where you are in the world, because we're a very diverse, a very loyal community. And The Scoop, I love all of you, my friends. And I want to talk about where you are. I'm going to list maybe the 30 largest countries where we are right now. You got to have at least 20 or more subscribers listen to each one of my shows and stuff. And I'll get a beat on that here in a second, my friends. But my friends, coronavirus is destroying a lot of, the cruise line industry is on its back. You've got airlines right now. I had a friend that took a plane here just the other day. They said that they had their own row. So they were the only person in their row, and for several other rows, I mean, there was just not very many people on the aircraft, my friends. We have in America, it's getting close to these guys, the congressmen and the lawmakers and the senators and all that kind of stuff. Even the president of the United States, I'm talking about President Donald Trump, has shaken the hand of someone that potentially was exposed to coronavirus. So there's a lot going on right now. A lot of people say it's affecting not the youth, but it's affecting those senior people with maybe some sort of ailments and that kind of stuff. That's what's going on right now, my friends. But back to the festival's closed. There's not going to be having it. It's canceled for next year. What I was going to go over, I was going to talk about, I was talking about marijuana. The highlight was investing in medical and recreational cannabis. This is a book I was going to talk about, and I was going to give some companies. I'm going to give you those companies and stuff. I had people at the high school, they wanted to know, Mickey D, when this thing turns around, what companies are going to be viable out there? Because some people remember during the internets, I was on top of it, my friends. In the 90s, early 2000s, when things turned around, AOL, Baby Knockout, my friends. It did the job for us, and you got to cling onto one of those companies that's going to be around for a long, long time. And I have a list of 9 of those companies that I think will be around, or they have the potential to be around. Yeah, they all have problems right now. They have supply chain problems with China, making a lot of the hardware, the vape hardware, and all that. Those companies are in kind of bad shape. It's just we'll see. People may want to have a mask on when they go inside the dispensary. You never know. These things are going real fast. Right now, 5 patients in America VA patients. There's been hundreds of cases. New York looks like it's going to be hit very hard because the subways and people are crunched in, and a lot of people and stuff. It looks like it's going to be hit. Other parts of the country, there's batches, hot spots here and there, my friends. But one of my subscribers, as we talk about, let's talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum here for a second here, my friends. Bitcoin and Ethereum, they took a dump. Our proxy HIVE blockchain technologies, as long as it's USD 18, 19, 20 or so, 20, 21, 22, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. Bitcoin is getting ready to go through an event here in 40 days, 45 days or so. It's going to go through this happening. And last time it did that, of course, Bitcoin, it went up over 100%. A year later, it's up. It usually makes the stock go. The theory is half of the supply there, and the stock goes up. One of our other Bitcoin experts, Mike Peters, can explain that a little better than probably I can. But I'm not conceding to you, Mike. But I just want to, since your call was so good on Bitcoin, I think you said 7,300. It had to fill that gap. Well, it did. That was a good call. So we've got gaps filled at Bitcoin. We've got gaps filled at OWCP. Now we're ready to blast off, guys. We're ready to take off. We'll see how things go. We'll see about that gap, my friends. But, my friends, there are people that listen to this show all over the world. That's why people have to be selective as to when they put something up there, and really, they got to, YouTube has to scratch it or take it off, or it's got to be in some area where I've got 1,000 emails, 1,000 comments that I have to look at and approve and stuff. I don't like to go through all that, my friends. But anyway, just to give you an idea of where our loyal and great subscribers, my loyal and great subscribers are that listen to the scoop. Let me tell you, it's a real small sample. A lot of people don't like, their analytics and their demographics. They don't really give that information out to people, and it's kind of, people don't need to know this, that, and the other thing. I want you to know. I want you to know everything, my friends. My friends, we have 13-year-olds to 65-year-olds plus that listen to the scoop, my friends. 13, 14, 15-year-olds are listening. So when you put a comment up there, you're making a comment that somebody else in another country may take and look at and say, oh, this is it. And if it's a junk stock or something, we got to take that stuff down. Because I know some of these characters involved in these industries, my friends. These pump and dumpers have been around for years. You think they just took just your money? They've been taking generational money, my friends. They've been taking money for years. I'm going to tell you, only criteria is about 20, 25 or so subscribers each show per country. These are the countries, my friends. United States, Canada, of course, they're leading the way. All right. You've got India, Egypt, Morocco, Turkey, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, my friends. Nepal, Bolivia. You've got Guatemala. You've got Bangladesh, my friends. We love these countries. People in Brazil, Algeria, Argentina, Vietnam, Pakistan, the great Philippines. We love you, Philippines. The Dominican Republic, Serbia, Colombia, Mexico, Thailand, Croatia, Peru, Palestine, Albania, Romania, Laos, Lebanon, Jordan, Jamaica, Costa Rica, and Venezuela, my friends. They have every show, they chime in, my friends. I love all of you. As I told you before, I was going to give that information to you. We are all over the world, my friends. And like I said, that's why we have to screen those comments, and that's why YouTube is doing such a great job. If you put something up there, you may affect a 13 or 14-year-old for the rest of their life, my friend. So be cool with all that. And that's information I wanted to get to you, my friends. Let's talk about, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to get my OWCP chart. Just 1 second, my friends. No, I don't need to pause it. I'll get it later. You guys know where it is. I've showed you the chart several times. The chart is, we're in that zone on OWCP right now. We're in that zone. OWC Pharmaceuticals out of Israel. It's a company that for months now, we wrote it up at under a penny or a penny. Remember Christmas Eve, it jumped for us, doubled over 100%, and we rode that baby up to 15 cents or so. And I told you that it was coming back down because it had a gap it had to fill at under 3 cents. We filled that gap. We're in the middle of that gap right now. We're playing in that gap. We're taking a shower in that gap. We're having a lot of fun in that gap right now. Congratulations to you guys that got in at under that gap at under a penny and a half or so. 0.16 or so yesterday. As the market collapsed yesterday, circuit breakers, we were under 7% in the S&P. Dow went down over 2,000 points. It was a really rough day or so, my friends. But you guys are bearing in there. You guys are hanging with it all over the world because we have situational plays. OWCP is a situational play. When you see on OWCP, when you see volume come in, which will be here in the next 15 days or so, we're going to have mass volume. I'm predicting this. This is my opinion. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you on board, my friends. Once again, I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I'm not a financial advisor. Contact them if you hear anything that you like on this show, my friends, and they'll help you. But OWCP, we wrote up in 2017. OWCP did the same thing. Wrote it up to over $3. We're just trying to make a little money, just a little vacation money, my friends. Well, vacation money, a little dinner money or a little something. And you're just spending your dinner money on it, and it's going to make you maybe want to go out and buy a car, maybe want to buy a house. We're talking about a house. We'll make it happen, okay? We'll make it happen, my friends. In my opinion, we'll make it happen. My friends, OWCP right now is playing around in our little buy zone, our little area there that we selected. It's in that gap area. We anticipate before the end of the month, we anticipate some good news coming out about the company, some news that will affect the company in a positive way. We expect this information to come out, and we expect the stock to go up a little bit, my friends. That happens, then you'll have a decision to make if you're in, whether you want to sell or not. We backed the truck up. We have a lot of shit. It's no problem in taking profits off the table, my friends. You might enjoy that. That may be a great thing for you with OWCP, my friends. It's pretty much, I believe, in my opinion, that's the way this thing is going to play out. There may be a run up. Like I said, keep an eye on the shares. If there's a lot of shares, if the shares double overnight. Right now we're getting for USD 4 million, Canadian 6 million, 5 million, 3 million in Europe, over on the Frankfurt exchange. Keep an eye on that. One day the Frankfurt's going to go way up. The over the counter US is going way up. And in Canada, you're going to have a lot of volume way up. Now, that's when they've been on the phone. Hey, George, over there in Boston, the information is going to be coming out tomorrow. You better get your shares. What am I saying? Insider trading is part of this thing? No, I'm not, my friends. I wouldn't say that. What I am saying is the volume is going to go up. Okay? So when the volume goes up, that's your key. If you're not in, then you better back the truck up now. During that time when the volume goes up, my friends. We're in excellent condition with OWCP, my friends. HIVE blockchain technologies, my friends. You are right on the money with HIVE blockchain technologies. Right on the money. These HIVE, I'm going to tell you, my friends, HIVE has potential to really do something. At 18, 19 cents, 20 cents, it has a potential. But HIVE's, the bottom line is if Ethereum goes up and if Bitcoin go up, then HIVE blockchain is going to go up. That's the bottom line, my friends. They're going to go up. I'm going to give you these 9 marijuana shocks here in a second that I was going to share with the Tucson Festival of Books, my friends. I'll give you those in a second. But HIVE blockchain is going to go up as Ethereum, and right now they took a dumper, of course. But Bitcoin and Ethereum have potential to get a bit, while things are kind of going haywire, going crazy with the stock market and all. People don't know where to put their money. I mean, even gold stocks have taken a hit. So anytime all these different stocks take hits and stuff, we just have to just be on guard and follow this stuff, my friends. If you have a vehicle of choice as the market goes down, keep an eye on it. The market goes up, the market goes down, my friends. Big loss yesterday, big losses, big gains, big losses, big gains. To me, that's a sign that we're starting to get a little bearish myself. That's the way I look at it, my friends. But my friends, we've been in over a year bear market in marijuana stocks. I told you a few days ago, just a year and a half going on of a bear market in marijuana stocks. People are starting to drift away and not talk about marijuana stocks. That's when we start taking a closer look. My friends, I'm not saying buy anything. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor, my friends. What I'm saying is refine your watch list. Refine your watch list with companies that have the potential to do something. We're just months away from an election in America. Now, when that election happens in America, as the debates go on and as they talk about things like what they're going to do and what this guy's going to do, what that guy's going to do in their first 100 days, I'm going to legalize marijuana. Well, I'm going to legalize this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure you can get CBDs on every corner. I'm going to make sure the schools have CBDs. I'm going to, they do crazy stuff. They're going to say crazy stuff. But that makes the market go up and stuff. Let me tell you, I was going to go, as I was talking about investing in medical and recreational cannabis, buying before, during, and after legalization. This is the book that the Tucson Festival of Books approved Mickey D and the Scoop to come talk about. Okay? Talk to the youngsters about that. And once again, like I said, 13 to 65 plus, my friends. We have it going on here at the Scoop, my friends. But let me tell you, the stocks, these are all investment ideas. These are not stocks you go out and run and buy tomorrow or the next day or something, or when they go down and take their next leg down. No, you keep an eye on them, my friends. And I'm going to give you some prices right now. Just keep an eye on them, right? Remember, we're on the verge of a bear market. There may be some stimulus put out there by these different governments. They're talking about stimulus because the market is in haywire. Let me tell you about these. Let's talk about Afria. I'll give you APHA. I'll give you the U.S. symbol. I'm more familiar with the U.S. symbols. Afria, APHA. We're looking at $2.60, $2.80, under $3, my friends, is a decent area to get Afria. Keep it on your watch list, my friends. And these are stocks, I'm not talking about the biggies. I'm not talking about GW Pharma. I'm not talking about IIPR, Innovative Industrial Properties, which are going through their own things right now. They're both under $90 or so right now. They're in their 80s, both of them. Looking for them to go down in their 60s. Then I would show some interest in them. But right now, I'm talking about these little companies that have potential. At one time, some of these were baby knockouts, but they have potential to really do something, and we believe in them as companies. Well run. They may have a little money. They can do what they can bounce up out of this, and they'll be kind of your safer bets. When your safer stocks when things turn around, when there's some legislation in America. So we're a long way away, my friends, long way away, and we get in early, super early. You guys know we were in this thing 4 years ago, so we made a lot of money then. We were up 3, 4, 5,000% on a lot of these stocks. So I was one out there telling you, sell. You're up 2,000 or 3,000%. Sell. One day, that same thing's going to happen. Let me give you these stocks right now. Okay, Afria, I told you. APHA, $2.80 or so in that area. That's a good area to just keep it on your radar, my friends. Don't go out and buy it. No, that's not the thing to do. Keep it on your radar. Keep it on your watch list. Canopy Rivers, CNPOF. Canopy Rivers in under 60 cents USD, 57, 58, 59 cents. It's going to fluctuate. It's going to go up, go down, go up, go down. That's a good little area to buy it at. If you're interested, and you and your stockbroker discuss this, and you guys, that's a good little area, good little barometer area. Cresco Labs, CRLBF, $3.25 or so. Cresco Labs is a good multi-state operator that may have a little something there, man. Harvest Health and Rec, HRVSF. Harvest Health and Rec may have a little something there. It is right now, Harvest Health and Rec is like 160, 170, 175 or so USD. That area right there, all these stocks can go lower. Listen to me. Let me make this crystal clear. All these stocks can go lower, and they can go much lower, my friends. But I want some barometers here. As people give up on marijuana stocks, that's when we start looking at our barometers and we start looking at what can happen if legislation, if there's talk of this or that in America We're months and months away, my friends. But getting this in your mind early with these marijuana stocks. Next stock I want to talk about, Medifarm. Medifarm, MEDIF, Medifarm Labs, up in Canada. At $1.54 USD is something to look at. Medifarm Labs, $1.55, $1.60 USD is something to look at. Medifarm Labs, my friends. Next stock, Organigram, OGI, on the exchange here in America. OGI at $1.80. OGI at under $2 is something to keep on your radar. Can OGI go down to $1? Sure it can. But keep it on your radar at $1.80, because as we get closer to this election and there's talk coming out, these stocks going to, I'm telling you, these stocks are going to go down a little lower, my friends. They're going to go down lower, but you want to have them on your watch list. You want to have them on your radar. I'm talking to 13-year-olds. I'm talking to 65-plus-year-olds, my friends. You want to have these stocks on your radar. Kush Bottles. What? Old schoolers, Kush Bottles. You new schoolers, Kush Holdings. KSHB. 4 years ago, it was called Kush Bottles. We called it Kush Bottles back in the day. It was one of the first ones to get out there that was a marijuana stock that we liked, was Kush Bottles. KSHB. Used to be a baby knockout, my friends. And then it went up. And now, Kush Bottles, sure. Do they have supply chain problems with China? Sure, they do. The coronavirus messing up a lot of these stocks? Sure they are. But we're not worried about that, my friends, because we're talking months and months down the road. We're just putting things in position right now, as we did with, we're doing our research right now. That's what we're doing. We're doing our research, my friends. We have a big conference to go to, and they'll be talking about marijuana in a couple months or so. So we'll let you know what's going on there, my friends. Kush Holdings is what I was talking about, my friends. Yes, after all that supply chain problems, coronavirus goes away and everything, some of these stocks will still be standing. Another stock that will still be standing that is going to expand and has, all these stocks are talking expansion, they're talking doing different deals, they're talking all this other stuff, my friends. But we want these stocks to be around when the going gets good. I'm talking about Planet 13. I'm talking about PLNHF. Right now, Planet 13, so USD, $1.30, $1.40 or so. That is a spot right now where you want to put it on your radar and you want to take a look at it. If it goes down under $1, it's time to reevaluate it. But right now, my friends, and all of these stocks, full disclosure, all these stocks I have owned or will own or own now or whatever you want to put it, my friends, because I was one of the early investors in this business. So I've owned all these stocks. You can just say that. I own them all. Even if I don't own them all, I own them all, because I'll own them all here sooner rather than later, my friends. Green Thumb Industries, GTBIF, is the next stock in the U.S. Multi-state operators. Some of these multi-state operators, as things get passed and bills get passed and what have you in the U.S., there's going to be an uptick in their price targets, my friends. I know right now a lot of you can't see this. You say, Mickey D, why are you talking about, well, we're a marijuana channel, but why are you talking about these marijuana stocks right now? And you just said a couple weeks ago you wouldn't own any of them. Well, I won't. But right now, my friends, with this market going the way it is right now, and it's bringing everything down, everything's going down. These marijuana stocks have been hammered now for a year and a half. They've been squashed. Some of the ETFs, my friends, I remember saying, well, the ETFs now all of them are under like $19, $20. Well, now I can say most of them are under $12, I think. I'll check them out, my friends. A lot of them are under $12 and $10 and stuff. These ETFs I'm talking about, they own a little bit of all this stuff. Of course, you'll make more money on the individual stocks, but the individual stocks, those stocks that I listed that may be holding up, my friends. If you missed them, I'm talking about Afria, I'm talking about Canopy Rivers, I'm talking about Cresco Labs, I'm talking about Harvest Health and Rec, I'm talking about Medifarm, I'm talking about Organigram, I'm talking about Kush Bottles, Kush Holdings rather, I'm talking about Planet 13, my friends, and I'm talking about Green Thumb Industries. Sure, your Charlotte's Webs are out there. There's a lot others out there, my friends. There's a lot of others out there. I said early on that I was going to stay away from some of the big ones, IIPR, Innovative Industrial Properties, which we got in early as a teenager because we read Make Money Online with Cannabis Stocks, my friends. Also, GW Pharma was the highlighted stock in here, my friends, that we got into a while back. Also, Canopy. Before Canopy even went on the exchange, my friends, by staying away from those. I'm just telling you, those stocks right here, all of these stocks are penny stocks. They're under $5. They're under $4. Actually under $3. But they're sound companies that have a level of decent management right now, and they have maybe some funds that they're bringing in, and they can continue operations. Put it that way. When everything is done and everybody's been smashed down into the ground, these companies have the ability to maybe continue operations, my friends. And for the long haul, sticking around, that's what you want to be with, some companies that can stick around. So keep them on your radar, keep them on your watch list, my friends, and we will revisit them when the time is appropriate, my friends. Watch out for that coronavirus. We showed you in our last video how to make the hand sanitizer and stuff. Keep your hands washed. Don't go to your face. Do whatever they tell you to do, my friends. You know the deal. You know the drill. I do have a lot of military people that listen to the show all over the world. Thank you very, very much. We love you. God bless you. Thank you for keeping our world safe. I know you guys are on the front line right now. All you people that are on the front line, including some of my cousins that are firefighters, they're on the front line right now, and they get a call about this or that. Somebody's got coronavirus or something, or somebody's sick. They've got to go into their house or into their workspace, and they've got to be the first ones there, and they don't know what they're going to find. A lot of times when you go to these places, you just never know. And I want to thank you people all over the world. We love you. Take care of yourself. God bless you. If you know anybody, reach out to them, my friends. If they're sick, Bobby Simeon, we wish you the best. God bless you. We wish you a speedy recovery. Renee Cheek, we wish you a speedy recovery, and we hope that you guys get well soon. But that's it, my friends. Hang in there. OWCP, hang in there. HIVE Blockchain, hang in there. We're going to have our day. Our day is coming. Hang in there. Love you. God bless you, and take care of you and your family.